Hello and welcome to Hearthstone. I just couldn't resist sharing this deck with you guys. So I just was experimenting with uh, the new cards, and of course, my preferred um, class is Hunter, and I didn't have enough gold to buy the thing. Mm, I have 2,400 gold and I'm not paying for anything, so have to wait till tomorrow till I get enough quests to get to 2,500. But in the meantime, how do we get about making a competitive fun deck? So um, I was playing Secret Hunter, which is okay, but sometimes you play a little bit of too much of Secret Hunter, it gets a little bit boring, and everyone is playing Terrans and Zerg, you want to play them as well. So here's the thing. So basically, you search for Zerg, go to crafting, and you see all of this is very cheap, like common, only two rare. So you just craft all of them if you don't have them already, or just open some packs. Maybe you get lucky. You don't need to have Kerrigan for this, so there's no legendary. I'm trying to keep this cheap. Um, this is optional. You can have Leroy instead of this guy. I'll probably have Leroy. Leroy is free. I think this is also free. Let me check. No, this is not free. Okay. Anyway, so if you don't have this, just use Leroy. I'll replace this with Carrigan once I have Carrigan. For now, we have Magic Bananas. You see, most of these are very cheap cards. Spawning pools, all the Zerg cards basically, except for Carrigan. And then Magic Bananas and a vicious Slitherspear. We have one copy of Bestial Madness, two Birdwatching, and two over Observer of Myths. I got Patchwork Pals, um, Titanforged Traps, alright, and all of them, rest of them are Zerg cards. So I'll just play a couple, maybe two or three games to show you how I'm playing it right now. I don't think this build has been done. Maybe it has done, I don't know. Maybe it's there on just to play. Maybe a different version of it. I'm trying to keep it like as cheap as possible. So the idea is um, basically if you know StarCraft, is you rush with Zerg early game, the same thing with here, right? So um, because I got these two, I'm not I got cancelled out those two. So turn one will be spawning pool. Um, and I'll get a Zergling. Maybe I'll coin the other one. And now if I birdwatch the other Zergling that's on my deck, I have a 2-1 Zergling. And then um, this will give them one attack. You getting where I'm getting at? But you have to time it properly. But I also can't get too greedy. That's the other thing. And this works with the full board, right? So what you do is play the Zerglings, and when you have almost a full board, then you can unleash that. So I'm keeping the big ones. Right now, I will play this, and that I can play the other one, but let's have something on hand, because it'll be, I'll just waste one Zergling there. Basically, you try to win by maybe turn 5, you know, just how you'd rush the enemy in StarCraft as a Zerg player. Right now, we got the Hydralisk, that's even better. So, let's play this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking if we have lethal 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, we do. 19, 20, 21. We exactly have lethal, and we also have the hero power. So I could have played Hydralisk. I miscalculated there. Um, instead of the Zergling. But yeah, that's how you do it. We'll play a couple more games. Um, to control, like, I think the weakness of the deck is like if they can somehow manage to survive turn 4-5 with and cancel our board, then we are getting weaker by the time as more time passes. But Zergling Win is the better version. You always cancel Roach because if you draw Roach, you get double. Um, Zergling Win is the best um, that I've seen. You don't always get the Observer, so that's another thing you have to. You can also just regular brush, just keep brushing the board with different Zerg units and then use Hydralisk to, attack and just keep rushing. You won't always get Zerglings and Observer, in the starting hand, so you have to have other plans as well. That's one way of doing it, but there's other ways as well. Okay, so we can get the Observer, but we can also get the Roach. Um, as we don't have other Zerglings, the Observer doesn't make a lot of sense at this point. Let's try and see if we can make it work without the Observer combo. So we got this. I'm not going to hit them because I want to preserve as much as my Zerglings as possible. Not necessarily a bad thing. So we can do Zergling and Hydralisk. So this guy is still there, so waste of the Roach's attack, but oh well. I was hoping Hydralisk would take care of it. I'll also set up a banana Naga vicious play by playing this guy next turn. Or not, I can just go for the kill, give your minions extra. Okay, let's do that. And I think that was a misplay there. Well, might still work in our favor. So, oh, 6, 7, and 9. I think we have lethal, so we don't have to really care about it. But let's see. 7, 3, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, we have more than enough. So, yeah. So, right now, if you played, you might just rush to higher level in ladder very fast because I don't think people have developed counters to this deck yet. But you know, you will make harder enemies, of course. I'm still in the lower ladder for now because just the season just started. I just started playing, but this seems to be a good one. Of course, I'm going to replace this with Carrigan once we have enough gold. Probably maybe by tomorrow once we have the quest things. Um, Maybe we keep it, yeah. Okay, we get this. Let's play another Zergling. So basically fill the board. This is kind of, I think, useless. If you have any suggestion as to what to replace this with, you can let me know. Like, if you play like 5 or 10 games, and out of those games you maybe use one card, maybe once to any usefulness, then you can consider that card to be bad in your deck. It may be a good card, but for your build, it may not be a good card, you know. Going into Patchwork Pals. Let's get to this one going. Here we have um, I wonder, let's do this. Can't be too greedy. So next turn we can do like a We'll have Roach again, so we're good. And let's see. We're hitting the face and keeping up the pressure. It's turn 5, they're 14, we're 30, so we should probably win this by the next 2 turns or so. You don't want to prolong the game as the Zerg Hunter. Yeah. Give a weapon for your attacks. Okay. So we have 6. We can get +1, +2, so let's do that, I think. Um, so now it's kind of little E, you know? It's it's almost there, so, yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so I'll keep the video short, leave it at that, but you know how this goes. I swear I didn't edit or plan this video. It's like just 3 wins at a time because I was winning a lot before this as well. Um, I'll probably, this rate I'll probably be gold by, the next hour or so. Maybe even uh, higher than that. Who knows? But yeah, that's my super duper cheap Zerg Hunter.